so lonely. Over the castle on the hill.
Hello everyone, and today I'm doing another video for you guys today, so let's jump right into it. So, I want to kind of get into, the theory, the possibility that Steve could be 1, a murderer, and 2, evil. 3, he could be Herobrine. So let's do this. So, what do you notice when you first listen to the note block? And you click on it, and there's nothing. You don't hear a sound. Not a single sound. Steve is a silent killer. He doesn't need to speak to be able to kill. He needs to be quiet. So I'll give you an example. First of all, why are there villagers in the world with houses? Why do villagers have houses? Is what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, it's not possible. Villagers aren't supposed to have houses because, number one, they don't have arms. Well, they do, but their arms are connected together. They don't have hands. Furthermore, is the reason why I think, one, just like every other YouTuber, well, just like one YouTuber thinks, or every other YouTuber thinks, the ancient builders created the villages, right? And turn the villagers isn't that. I want to go off subject. What if Steve created those houses? What if Steve turned the ancient builders into villagers? What if? That would also explain why their arms are interconnected. Why they're making this humming sound. And not speaking like normal people. Not speaking like people. You want to look at it this way? Steve was a killer. He killed the ancient builders, some of their race. And the ancient builders, the ones before, that were around thousands of years, they were still around when Steve was born. Steve killed the builders. What he did to them, he's killed the builders, turned them into villagers, killed the rest, turned them into drowns and zombies and husks and skeletons, and half of them he turned into creepers. He managed to get the gunpowder from guns. You heard me right. Guns. You're saying the guns don't exist in Minecraft. Yes, you're right. But where else can you get gunpowder from? Not gunpowder, gunpowder from. You get it from creepers. Before then, creepers didn't exist. zombie skeletons, that type of stuff, they were being created by Steve. And then later on, creepers came in. Steve grabbed the sand. He grabbed the gunpowder and crafted together to make TNT and made a creeper. That amount of power turned him from a natural mass murderer killer to someone who was unstoppable. Someone who loved killing and took it as pleasure. Someone who didn't see it, who didn't care about how many lives he took. He cared about only killing. And that's where I think this Steve that I'm talking about, the original, before the one that we know, the hero of the day, we know, save the villagers, kill the pillagers, kill the illagers, all those types of mobs. He saved the day. The one that we know saved the day. The other one is a murderer. Letting that power control him, along with the mass killings he had killed, and all those experiments he used on the villagers. He used those potions to make him faster, to make him fly, to make him jump in the air 10 times faster, to make him a supernatural being beyond the world of Minecraft itself. And then Steve was born. Not the Steve that I'm talking about, the mass murderer. The other one, the hero of the day. The hero of, not the day itself, but the hero of the village. The other Steve that I'm talking about, the mass murderer, his eyes began to fade white. As he became blind, he could no longer see because of the unlimited power he had. He changed his name from Steve to Herobrine. And from thus on, he vanished. Like that. He killed so many villagers, killed so many ancient builders, that next time he wants to terrify a person, then the one time we ran upon, I'm just joking, the one time we, the player, ran upon Herobrine was in 2011, when Minecraft was just getting started. When it first got started, we saw, the player, us, saw Herobrine, met Herobrine. Ever since then, we've been growing, and growing, and growing, and growing. Herobrine has looked, has saw, has watched our progression. He's amazed. He wants the player to expand. He wants the player to grow more, so that when the battle between you and him come into being, he can take you down bit by bit. Now, I want that to sink in a bit. What do you think is... Hang on, let me just, Alright, so as I was saying, I want that to sink in a bit. What do you think of Steve being evil? Do you think that he's still good? I think the Steve that we know is good. The Steve that we see being the hero of the village, saving the village, stopping the pillagers from killing the villagers, winning the raid, this and that. That's the Steve that we know. The other one is Herobrine. The other one is the one that likes to kill for a living. And he won't stop. He will not stop until he gets that goal. That's why it's called Free the End. Because as soon as you free the Henchman, as soon as you free Herobrine from that pit of the end dimension itself, he can roam wherever he wants. From the very beginning he was able to, but he was trapped by Notch. Notch trapped him. Notch trapped him in the End Island. Never for him to be free ever again, unless you come across Entity 303. Unless you come across him, unless you try to even solve the bigger picture of the mystery and put together the piece of the puzzle in the lore of Minecraft, then Herobrine will come after you. Then he shall pluck every single thought of what's happened out of your mind until you become blind, unable to see and hear, until you're a Herobrine. But you see, that's the thing. Herobrine, that's the thing. Herobrine doesn't know how to get into your brain. He doesn't know how to get into your mind. He has no idea. Your mind is more complex than his is. His mind is completely devoid of life. Your mind is completely filled with memories of you and Alex together, making a house, saving the village, becoming the two heroes of the village. That's what's in your mind. And so much more. Tons more power than Herobrine has. He has power to change the day to night and yeah, change the night around, change the day around. You too have power to change the day and night around, the weather around. You too have power to do whatever you want. And that's why he can't get in your brain, because it's more complex. But what do you think? Do you think that I'm right? Am I wrong? Let me know in the comment section down below. Until then, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you all in the next one.